They say she got an attitude, she don't listen.
What's up, world? This is your boy, Carter Slugs, man. This is Orange County Urban Media. It's the media, bitch! Hey, man, we got a special treat for y'all tonight, man. Woo! Man, my stomach started growling when I said that.
That makes you hungry when you say it's the media, bitch?
Man, I haven't ate all day, man.
All right, well, you about to eat this interview.
So tonight, man, we have a wonderful guest, man. Like, she's real dope, man. Like, I need to tune into her, man. Like on some real G shit, man. So I got Cambria Zyaire.
That's right.
Woo! Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, y'all. What's up?
Hey.
Orange County.
Hold up.
Is that them?
Yep, that's them.
All right, I'll go get them.
Okay. So, we're just going to sit there and just chill. So, what's up with you, man? What's going on?
Not much. I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
Hey, man, besides my stomach growling, man, I'm good, man. I'm good.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and get me a salad. I'm going to get me a Caesar salad, okay? I don't want to say nothing that's going to be like having me to say pause and all, man. So
just a little salad.
Yeah, I gotta lose weight, man. I'm right here. I was looking like I was 7 months pregnant. Now, I'm looking like 5 months pregnant. So we getting there.
You getting there.
We getting there.
You going backwards. I got you.
Yeah, man. When you get that hospital scare, man, it's real. Hey, man, when you get around my age, not even around my age, make sure you're eating healthy. Make sure you're taking care of yourself.
Definitely. Because
without your health, there is no wealth. Not at all. So, hold up. We got some incomers in here.
Hello.
Got some incomers in here, so
Hey.
Mm.
Yo.
So, I got my two co-hosts.
Yeah, we was a little late today. We had some shit to do.
I'm saying? Let them know who y'all are, man.
We back.
Ashley, pull your mic closer to you.
Uh-oh. I'm back.
Go ahead, introduce yourself.
A little better? Okay. Ashley Vibes is back in the building. Your girl was at work today. That's why we a little late to the show. But happy to have you, Cambria. I don't know if you introduced her already, but I know. Thank you. Welcome.
You already know what it is. Your boy D-Rugg, the bald head, Don. And we in this bitch.
Yeah, okay. So what's up, y'all, man? So if y'all want to call in, to ask, Cambria any questions, the phone number is 352-717-4071. So, so how you been? What's been going on?
Not much. Just, being a mom at home, working on the weekends, and just, making music. That's it.
Yeah, so you're a real dope artist, man. I love it. Like, I love the energy to it.
Thank you.
And, how old? Because I know when I seen it on the YouTube, it's 4 years old. So what made you want to, what was the whole concept of that song? Was that song talking about yourself, who you are, or just?
Yeah, so she was like, she is about me, but she is also about other women as well. Just like the common misunderstood black girl, just, being beautiful. Some women can't take you. Some men, even men, are intimidated by strong, beautiful black women. So the song is just me going back and forth with how the world sees me versus how I see myself.
Yeah, because boy, when I first part, boy, she got an attitude. They're like, oh shit. I'm like, God damn. I said, okay. I fucks with this shit, man. It's just, the energy and to me, that could be a good TikTok, man. a good TikTok video for for black women that that confidence, man. They come out, they want to get their little dress on, about to go out with the girls, and they just play it. Like, I could see that thing going viral, man. Like, it is a real dope song, man. Y'all tune into that song, She, man. It's real dope, man. So, let me ask everybody this. So, when y'all was driving today, what was on y'all playlist?
Actually, today, what I was listening to, I just discovered Woodboy G.
Okay.
Cause he got I think he's from Florida.
Okay.
But he got an album with Game. He
Okay.
got a Game new album. So I was peeping, I'm like, damn, who the shit is? Like, I could tell he was from Florida by the shit he was saying. So I said, let me go on and check him out. So I've been tapped into his album all day today.
Okay.
It's crazy because I gotta actually think about what I was listening to today. I think I had on some Tiana Taylor type beats. So I was like rapping low key in the car.
Okay.
So it wasn't really like song, but I guess my own song. So listening to myself and her beats.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
And what about you?
Did we listen to any music on the way down? I don't think I really listened to much today besides like a few radio. Y'all know traveling. I traveled today from Atlanta, so
Oh my God.
Okay.
just a whole lot of static and country blues, trying to switch through stations. But I didn't really listen to too much music today, actually.
Oh, dang.
I just discovered Big X the Plug.
Oh, yeah?
I just figured out who
Okay.
that was.
Yeah, Big X be sliding. What you listening to?
I was actually listening to Jaheim first album, Get a Love.
Oh, yeah, that's my
Dang,
shit
that's a
there.
throwback.
Yeah, listen to Guy Groove Me.
Oh, I keep that in the deck.
Yeah,
That
then
first Guy album.
shucks, man. Of course, I was listening to She because it was just
Hey,
vibing, man. I love it, man. Like like when y'all get a chance to when you listen to it, man, it was like real dope, man. Like,
You been on your R&B
Thank
shit,
you.
huh?
yeah, well, I love my hip hop, but I'm more of a R&B person. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just R&B, it just not really more R&B, more neo soul. I'm more of a neo soul. So
What's
Jill's-
the difference?
You know what?
Do you know
Yeah.
the difference? Yeah.
wait, why you gonna put it on me? I think that's for me. I can't really explain it. Like I can't really explain to you the difference between neo soul and R&B because I just create. Like I just create music. I just go off of my feelings. So I don't even really get into the genres and the lanes and sub-genres because it's just to me neo soul is R&B and R&B is neo soul.
I feel like neo soul is deeper. Like they have deeper meanings.
Deeper meanings.
Yeah.
But see, I feel like R&B, I mean, you could say the same for R&B.
R&B's
For
about getting laid. Getting laid, getting cheated on.
No.
Neo soul's
Yeah.
like more positive stuff.
Okay. Because R&B sings about, my song is about love.
Yeah.
So that ain't really, I don't know. I just make music. I just make music.
So-
They categorize it.
Yeah, so well, to me is with neo soul is more you deal with more live instruments.
Yeah.
Is more live
Okay.
live
Yeah.
instruments,
I can see that being.
and and it just basically it's about the message. Every song is different. Because you look at Erykah Badu, you look at Jill Scott, that's neo soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's. I would say this. It talks more about the struggle of of daily life, of living. Because it's like there's one particular song by Kendrick the Soul Family. They got a song called "Far Away From Here." They talk about the struggle of how living in this world could be. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying what I'm saying is factual. That's just my opinion about it. So, let them know where you from. Let them know what county you represent,
So I'm
man.
from Miami-Dade County.
Dade County, 305 on the number line.
For sure.
Hey, man. So, how you got started with the music?
I've been singing since I was a baby. My dad had a boy band named Business Before Pleasure back in the 90s. And they opened up for, I remember seeing a concert ticket at the James L. Knight Center. My dad opened up for Usher back in his prime.
Oh, okay.
And that was like one of the first things that I saw that was like, okay, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And like I just used to sing all the time. I always had a voice. My mom actually used to sing back in her days too. Not as as a career, how my dad was like chasing a dream. She just could sing and used to sing around the house and sing a lot. Music is all in my family. So I just been singing for forever, for real. Like since I've been able to talk, I've been singing.
So what made you really focus in on I'ma chase the dream?
So the dream for me looked like many different things. Like when I was little, I always thought I always said this is what I was gonna do. Like music was always the only option was music. I just knew I wanted to sing back then. It was just like I just want to sing. So I did choral music in middle school. I played instruments. I was in a marching band in middle school. And then I high school, I also did choral music, but I also was singing in church. And I never really even thought to try to make a song back then. Like that wasn't what music was for me. It was just, I just wanted to sing. And then maybe after college, like right after college, I was like, let me try to write a song. Like, you talk about you want to be a singer. I've always had dreams of being big like Beyonce, but Beyonce got songs. I'm like, you got to write a song, at least have one song. So I wrote my first song in the choir room at my college, Benedict College. Shout out to Richland County, South Carolina in the building.
Another HBUC,
Yeah,
another historic black
HBCU.
college.
Yes.
Yes.
And I did a song there with some friends, and it was groovy. We put it on SoundCloud. It got a few views, and then I don't know, like maybe a year or two later, I was like, okay, now I want to like really put a real song out.
All right.
And I found everybody on YouTube, found the YouTube beat, and ended up finding a producer on YouTube named on Instagram named D-Rugg Global, and he was a big producer at the time, and he produced for like Jacquees and like a few other. At the time, Jacquees was really big, just popping off. And I was like, okay, let me reach out to him and see. I had some little singing videos on my page, and he wrote me back, and he was like, "You're a superstar," and I was like,
And that's how I felt. That's how I felt.
and then knowing that he's worked with so many breakthrough artists already, I was just like, okay, I could believe him when he's saying I'm a superstar. And he's like, I want to work with you. Yeah, let's do it. Like, this, you send me this, which he did charge me. It wasn't free. He's like, you pay for the beat, and I'm going to give you 2 more free beats, just, off of the strength. And I listened to the beats and connected with one of them, went to his studio the next few days, and I literally wrote She in a matter of maybe an hour.
Okay.
It all just came to me. It was just like, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like the lyrics, everything, the whole vibe. And that was the start of, okay, let's take this thing serious.
Man, boy, dang, that She, boy. I can't get enough of it, man.
Oh, Lord. You're going to have to sing it during A.
No.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
Who is that girl? Me. I am her. She.
Okay, we got the video.
That girl. Me.
Come on, music video.
Who does she think she is? She ain't nothing. She grew up in the hood, so I know she ain't got nothing. Is she
So would you consider this neo soul? Because it's a deep message behind this. But no, it's art. For me, it's like an R&B.
R&B.
Yeah.
It's more R&B. Soulful.
Yeah.
Higher beats per minute.
I think the one that you have, your new single that you have out, is could be like
Mine now?
Yes,
Could be neo soul.
yes.
Okay.
Is neo soul still a thing now, or what?
It's always gonna be a thing, man.
I think it's not hyped up.
Yeah.
Neo soul never always been hyped up because of it's what I'm saying, it's so different. and it's so pro-black.
I think like in the early 2000s, it was a huge thing.
You know, it always, you know, even in the 90s, because, you know, you had Maxwell. That's,
Maxwell.
you know, Maxwell,
Erykah
Badu, you know, the list goes on. Even, you know, some people don't realize that, you know, Michael Jackson's song Butterfly is a neo-soul song.
You know, what's the name wrote that?
Yeah, you know, Floetry, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, you know, like, you went to a historic black college. How was that experience? Because I knew when I went to, you know, Miles College, it was.
You went to Miles?
Yes, I went to Miles.
Okay.
Out there in Birmingham, yeah.
Yeah, we used to tell y'all up in basketball.
Yeah, man,
I remember y'all real well.
Yeah, man. But, you know, like, because I know when I was in college, you know, like, we had, you know, people that did music. Because, you know, it was one DJ that, you know, he was an Omega. And, you know, he was the ones that always doing the school parties. Mm-hmm. And like with me, I'm not really a rapper, but I like to freestyle. And that's what I really started, like, really freestyling. Because, you know, it's one thing when you go to a small college, especially a black college, like, word get around. And, like, was that like that with you when you had did She?
So She really kind of came towards the ending of college. But, like, for college, my freshman year, I used to play, well, I am currently back playing acoustic guitar. So I play acoustic guitar.
Dope.
But I started in college my freshman year, and I used to always sit outside and practice, like, all the time. So me and this guy, which is full circle, he's, like, one of my first hired paid jobs as a singer. My first paid job was from him referring me to his band. And long story short, Frankie Mincy, he's a guitarist. He just was playing with what's his name? Oh, Lord Jesus. My heart is yearning.
Charlie Wilson.
He was just playing with Charlie Wilson. It was one of my friends. He was playing guitar too at the time. He had just started. And we used to, like, sit around each other and, like, teach each other stuff. And, like, just be teaching each other stuff, and then circles would form around us. So I became known for being a singer. And my freshman year, literally, like, the second week of school, everybody was like, oh, that's the girl that be singing. That's the girl, she can sing. It was like that in high school, too, because I always sang in class. I used to get in trouble sometimes.
I was about to say, were you disrupting the class?
A little bit. Like, I'm not even trying to. Like, a song come in my head, I'm just humming it, singing it, and then people getting quiet. They listening and they clapping. I'm like, oh, my God.
See, if I was a teacher and I heard you sing, I wouldn't want to kick you out. Like, okay, you cool. If you singing and kicking out, nah, you got to get the hell out of here, man. Yeah. But, you know, it's like, with you, you know, playing the guitar, it's like you're more of a musician. Because I always say that, you know, like, if an artist plays like an instrument, they more into the musicianship. Like, what person that shocked me was Scarface when he did his Tiny Desk, and I saw him playing the guitar, and I was like, whoa. I said, this guy, you know what I'm saying, he's a great rapper, but him actually playing the guitar, I'm like, wow, and he plays it pretty good too.
People don't know Scarface been playing the bass guitar on probably all his albums since day one.
Yeah, so that Tiny Desk shocked the heck out of me because one of my friends was actually singing background. The guy in the background,
wow.
He was the only guy on the right side.
Yeah.
His name's Steven Spud Howard. We worked together on cruise ships, and he was singing background. It just popped out of nowhere, and I was surprised to even see the music side of Scarface because I didn't really know that, you know, he was as talented as he is.
Yeah, you know, because he did never display it, and that's why I think it's so dope, man. Like, when you're an artist and you do take on with the musicianship, and that's why I think, like, when Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis loved her so much, because, you know, it was like she wanted to know more than just the vocal part. She wanted to be like a true musician, and I think that what, you know, musicianship is amazing. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know. I wish that I paid more attention when I was in band. Shucks, man, I should have paid more attention to learn how to really play like the xylophone and.
Be thinking about my flute sometimes too.
But my behind,
It's never too late.
no, it's never too late. But
It's never too late.
But my crazy behind was behind the big old drums, ducking down and eating potato chips, and listen to No Limit at that time.
That's
Listen to
so
Sister
funny.
Shocker Charger to the Game. But that's real dope, man. So like what was your inspiration of writing Minds Now? What was the inspiration of that?
So I'm in a freshly at the time, a fresh new relationship. My fiance now,
Congratulations.
which was my boyfriend then.
What?
We got together and he was just really amazing. Like, he was an amazing guy. And he was just like, ooh, all the way really, really amazing, all the way perfect. And just, oh my God, I'm just like, as a girl, you're like, this is just mine. And actually he has a child, and she shares a child with another lady, and she was not really the happiest to have me around. She was a little catty. Yeah. So instead of, I said, I'm just going to go ahead and go to the booth and let her know. Like, he mine now. Ain't nothing you can do to take him away. He mine. He here with me. Whatever you had is history.
Yeah, go ahead and play
And
it.
that's how that happened.
This is Minds Now.
It be why I owe you. And if I ever lost my way, I come back to you. Baby mama, drama, no it
You love the water.
matter, but I bet you
I am definitely a water girl. You can tell from the two videos, right?
Can't turn me off from you. Not coming off of you. Can't get me off of you. That boy is mine now. He's here with me. Whatever you have.
Damn.
That's slide.
I hope you're finding yours. I hope it's sweet. Cause you can't get this man off of me.
Damn, bro, you can never leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
know,
Death Do His Part.
You can't. You can't leave ever.
Stuck.
He can't leave.
Man.
I could kick him off, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He can't. He can never leave on his own.
No, he ain't
Man,
going
that is a dope song, man. Like, woo, like that in itself, I just love. I love the beat. It's very relaxing and just like it's cool. Like, it's that neo soul type of vibe, and like your vocal range. But god damn, your vocal range ain't no joke.
Thank you.
I'm like, damn, like I'm listening to it, I said, man, wow, this is some dope. This is
Yeah, that bitch just slide. Not like
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna have to play that in the car.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all gotta
Yes.
listen to that for real.
Yeah, so it's so crazy because like with a lot of R&B artists and neo soul artists is they talk about love and they have a hard time finding love. Like let me just break it down. What you sing, do you believe the product that you sing in? What I mean about that is when you sing about love, do you really believe in love? What love means to you?
Yes, I do.
Because the reason why I say that, because you have a lot of great artists that sings about love but never find it.
They don't even write their songs.
That
Yeah.
too.
Well, some of them, that's
Yeah, because we look at like the Usher Confession album. Confession was written by Jermaine Dupri of his situation.
But the burning sensation, I feel like every human being wants to be loved. So even if you have not been loved, or you are not in love, or you have not found that person, you can still write from a perspective of like,
How you
if
feel
I
about it.
did get it, this is how I would treat them. Or, just if you would give me your love, or just yearning it or wanting it. So, it's just, you can write from different perspectives. You can write from, as a writer, because I also write too, like behind the scenes, and I've done some writing for some artists myself, which I can't really disclose. But, yeah, you can write from any perspective. As a person that, you take Drake, for example.
Oh Lord.
He doesn't really live a certain lifestyle, but he raps about it. And
Yep.
it may be stories of other people or people he's been around, or, him being half black or being mixed, like he's just going off of what he's heard or the stories his homeboys told him when he was growing up or whatever. But he may not necessarily be going through those things. So as a writer, you can write from any
like a
any
storyteller.
area. Yeah.
Storytelling. You know, it's so funny that you bring about the whole Drake situation because on the last show we talked about it.
Okay.
And what was your whole thoughts about the whole? Do you even? I'm saying, do you listen to
So
hip hop?
I definitely listen to hip hop.
Okay.
I try not to stay like, I try not to comment too much on certain things because as a smaller, up and coming artist, you do want to kind of stay neutral.
Yes.
Because people do come and pull these videos back up, you know, whenever you do blow up or, I do give my opinion sometimes, and like with the Drake, and I don't really know the depth of the beef or whatever, but if I was to say who I was rocking with more during this time, like with the whole, I think Kendrick really did his thing. I've always liked Kendrick Lamar as a rapper, and Drake is more on the mainstream.
Oh my God.
Okay. Drake is more on the mainstream side, so I'm not going to take any credit away from Drake. Drake is an amazing rapper, amazing entertainer. But Drake has always received that. Everyone has always given Drake that. Everybody know Drake is one of the best rappers, you know, out here, and everybody has always acknowledged him as such. I just feel like Kendrick is just so underrated, and then like he doesn't really get that recognition. So I'm glad that this happened for him to be able to, you know, be in the light and be recognized when he's going against one of the biggest, you know, one of the greatest. And it's like, yeah, I'm still who I am, and yeah, I like what Kendrick did in this little round.
You know, and it's crazy. I was actually watching an interview about it was on Hot 97, and Ebro, he said something that was very interesting about the whole Kendrick Lamar beef with Drake. He said that you think about it, he said Kendrick has the whole West Coast on his side. It's like as the region, and he's like, you look at Drake, he doesn't really have like a true region. Like, you know, like the East Coast, down south.
Because he's Canadian.
Like a true fan base.
Yeah, like a true like hardcore fan base. You know, and I thought that was very interesting of him saying that, because I thought that was real dope of that.
And not even that, he really don't have that hip hop fan base either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Drake's fan base is more pop. You know what I'm saying? Most kids that listen to Drake don't listen to hip hop. So the hip hop guys was rooting for Kendrick too, you know what I'm saying? So that was two factors that was killing them. You got the West Coast, and you got diehard hip hop fans that just want to get Drake up out of there. So
yeah,
Kendrick got on his ass though. Simple as that.
Yeah,
Drake did good. He just got beat up. You know what I mean? He did real good.
Got that 2-piece combo in the biscuit.
Like,
Yeah, he did his thing, but if we really had to dissect lyrics and really like sit back and be like, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, everybody know Kendrick really is really like that with the pen. So this wasn't a versus.
Yeah.
This wasn't a versus of the top hit. So who's got the biggest numbers? This was straight up like, let's hear me out. This is what I gotta say. And it's like, oh Kendrick had me like, oh my God. Like the music, and then all of the music jokes, like the music references in the raps was like, wow. Like he blew me away for sure. Yeah.
Man, that's real dope, man.
I just want to know what Drake gonna do now. Like, what is the next step for Drake?
Minding his business.
Make another $1 billion.
Because so far,
Yeah, he gonna still thrive. I think he's still gonna be.
I don't know, because he done put out 2 songs that ain't hit. You know, the Sexy Red song.
I think if he gets away, probably, I don't know. We'll see, because I know that Drake is the king of the summertime.
That's what I'm waiting on, that summertime hit.
We'll see by September. If he ain't got another hit and it ain't, you know, up there like that for real, then maybe he will be affected by this little tussle.
When he's quiet, he's working though.
Yeah,
That's what I feel like.
it's Drake. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. It's the summer just ain't even started yet officially, so
Yeah.
we gotta see.
So who's some of your influences growing up as music wise?
When I was a little girl, I used to sing Trick Daddy.
Oh wow.
24/7. My mama used to be like, she used to be so upset when she used to send me with my daddy because I would come back cussing and fussing and rapping. Back in the days, it wasn't no A's. You know what I'm saying?
AKs. Nigga no twist up the fro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trick Daddy was definitely, I guess you could say, I was influenced by Trick Daddy. I loved his music. I also was heavily influenced by Whitney Houston. She's like one of my, if I could name the number one of every number one, it would be her. I've always looked up to her voice, and the music that she created, and just the way she could effortlessly sing a song. And my dad was a very strong influence of my music career.
That's real dope, man. Real dope. So let me ask you this, since you're a Whitney Houston fan, what was your favorite soundtrack? Was it Bodyguard or Waiting to Exhale?
Were you even born yet?
I was not, but I would say.
No, she said she was a Whitney Houston fan.
Oh, I know the music though.
I know.
I would say. I plead the fifth.
Oh man,
It's Whitney. I couldn't really. It'd be hard for me to choose because I got some favorites off of both of those.
to me, for me, it's Waiting to Exhale.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Waiting to Exhale is a different
That's my
beast.
mama movie
Yeah.
right there.
But that Bodyguard, that shit broke so many records.
Records, yeah. That I Will Always Love You
Yeah,
is
that
one
song
of my
was crazy.
claim to fame. So I couldn't even, you know.
That I think
Ain't that the most selling soundtrack in history?
I believe
The
so.
Bodyguard.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
But like the Waiting to Exhale, she had a lot of say so who she wanted on that album.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had TLC, Brandy, or Mary J. Blige, doggone Shantae Moore. Actually, one of my favorite songs is from that Shantae Moore because it's different. It's different.
You know what I like about that album? Babyface pen game.
Yes. I'm a bit, yeah.
Babyface wrote and produced that whole album.
Yeah,
That's
he did that.
crazy, bro. Like Babyface is just a
He's a beast.
yes, he's a
Yes.
super beast, bro.
And the thing about it, like he always been when you look at through the 90s, he was always battling within himself. He was like his own worst enemy because he had one hit record, then another hit record, and it's like going back and forth. Because like I think one of my favorite songs, probably like my top 10 favorite songs that I like, he wrote for Madonna, Take a Bow. Mm-hmm. That was very beautiful. Of course, I'm Not Gonna Cry. He did stuff for the Whispers. Then, of course, what he did for Bobby Brown. Good Lord.
That's my favorite R&B album in history. That's easily my favorite one.
So, what's your favorite R&B album?
Yeah.
Too many.
Oh, you know what? You know what? How about this? Give me your top 5. Is that easier for you?
Or your top 5 songs that you could pick to sing any day.
To sing or to listen to, like that's a whole different vibe.
Both.
That's a good. I like that.
So my top 5 to sing, and not in order, would be You Give Good Love, Whitney Houston.
We knew Whitney was gonna be there. Dun, dun, dun.
It's so hard. Like you're literally telling me to put. If you can ask my fiance, I'm like, we can listen to like one of my playlists and every other song. I'm like, this is my favorite song. He's like, you said it about the last 10. So
That's what she be doing to me.
I'll be doing that as well.
it would
too.
definitely have to be any Whitney Houston could take the first 5. That's for sure. For singing, like I would choose to sing a Whitney Houston anytime because her tone, we have a similar tone. So like her songs sit well on my voice, and it's like, you know, I've been told like, hey, you know, you sound like her, you can have, you know, you have that same sound, your timbre matches her timbre. So I would choose a Whitney Houston song. If I had to go from like even further old school, I would probably say like Shaka Khan, Ain't Nobody.
That's a good one.
It's so hard. Aretha Franklin song that I really like to sing would be Until You Come Back to Me.
Okay.
I'm old school, so it would be all the oldie goldies, and maybe let's say Deborah Cox, Nobody's Supposed to Be Here.
Oh yeah, that's it right.
That would be to sing, and then to hear, like to listen. My top 5, like these are 5, and these are not my top 5 because it's way too many. But if I had to choose 5, like right off the top of my head, Lionel Richie, All Night Long is one of my that song is just like it's a vibe. All I Do, Stevie Wonder.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, that's
Is
my jam,
like it's a really good one. September. If I had September, Earth, Wind and Fire, September, Let's Groove. Those two, like, it don't matter what mood I'm in. I could be in the worst shittiest mood ever. Like the worst mood, bad mood. Somebody could have died in that same, like, right 5 minutes ago. You play that song, it like, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna dance. Even if I'm mad, I'm gonna be like, moving my leg like
Dang.
That's like one of my favorite songs, September. And what's that other one? I just said it the other day. It's another one. It's another old school vibe. But I'm just gonna have to give it to the Isley Brothers.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Drifting on a memory.
Okay.
That one right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
I'm gonna go down through the line. What about you, D-Rugg?
What favorite albums?
Like you know, give me like, yeah, we go with like your
My
favorite
albums?
Song.
My favorite R&B albums, they in order too. Number 1, Bobby Brown, Don't Be Cruel. Number 2, Mary J. Blige, My Life. Number 3, Usher, Confessions.
Ooh, that's a
Number 4, Keith Sweat first album. And number 5, who I'm gonna get number 5 to?
Snoop. Snoop.
No, that's R&B. We're gonna do R&B. So number 5, R&B. You know what? I'm gonna go with Guy first album.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go with Guy first album.
What about you, Miss
Oh,
Ashley?
you know what?
Bye?
Let me take that back.
Okay.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Which one?
Either Thriller or Off the Wall.
Yeah.
I fight between those. One day I feel like Off the Wall. One day I feel like Thriller.
Yeah. What about you, Miss Ashley Vibe?
Well, I'm not good with albums, but I can tell you songs.
Okay.
Michael Jackson, for one. Fantasia, When I See You was one of my favorites.
I sing that all the time in Atlanta. So if you ever in Atlanta and you coming to a show, you gonna hear that one.
I love a good Jennifer Hudson.
Okay.
Just because of her presence, like when she sings. When I'm feeling like I don't know how to describe Sierra, but like the little hip hop pop. She's like R&B and pop at the same time, I feel like. But
Okay.
Sierra,
D-Rugg.
you not R&B, baby. Sorry. Let's see who else. I guess I could put Whitney up there. Well, not I guess, because she's up there. So
What's the one song you always be playing?
You ain't see me bat my eyes at you, so I guess.
Sorry.
What's the one song you be playing with my boy from Power?
Rotimi?
Hmm?
Rotimi? Rotimi?
Yeah,
Rotimi?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I call him Dre. I said that's
I
Dre
love
from
him,
Power.
too.
But it's some songs she be playing that bitch so hard, bro. What's the name of that song?
I do.
That bitch that hard, boy.
That's going to be played at my wedding, by the way.
Yeah, I like that song. She put me on to that one. What you got?
Ooh, okay. Jaheim Ghetto Love. Bobby Brown's second album, which people don't really pay too much attention to because he was.
I love that album.
Because one of my favorite songs on that album is called College Girl. It's actually a real dope song because
Actually, that's his third album.
Yeah, it's actually third album. Yeah, that I said
My
Jaheim.
song on there too, baby.
Rome first album.
Every time I see
Yes,
your
that's a
face,
good album. Ooh man, Maxwell for first album. Ooh, my fifth one. Ooh, okay.
It ain't too easy, huh?
Dwelle. His first album, Subject. What was so dope about that album, it's so hard. It just, man, I can't. Okay, like my songs, Janet Jackson, All Right. Let's see here. Tony Braxton, Let It Flow. Let's see here. Of course, Cameo, Candy. Ohio Players, Ecstasy.
Yeah, that's my shit.
And she.
I you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I fuck with the she.
You gotta say it.
I had to throw that on there for him.
Yeah, man. She got an attitude.
It's the lyrics to me. Come
Yeah, man. It's dope, man.
What's your fifth one? I'm sorry, I cut into your fifth one.
Like my fifth one. Whoo, man. Ooh, dang, will be my fifth one, man. Dang, I like Darnell Jones. Can't Wait. It was on his Journey of a Gemini album, which people sleep on, which is a great album. Tim and Bob, great producers, man. People really sleep on they've been around. Like, you'd be surprised at their catalog. When it comes to music, especially with R&B, I like the production of it.
Yeah.
Production in R&B. It's just when I listen to it, I want to know who wrote it. I want to know who did the beat. Because, like, my favorite producers, my favorite is, of course, I love Babyface and I love Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Yeah, they dogs.
You know.
Them boys is dogs. Boy.
Yes. So, I got this little game here. Not really a game, but I'm just going to give you a choice of who you prefer, okay?
A little this or that.
This
Yeah,
and that. Okay.
this and that, okay. Beyonce or Janet Jackson?
Beyonce.
Or Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston?
Whitney Houston.
Jaheim or Anthony Hamilton?
Are you recording this? Can you get this on video, please?
Hold on. Let me zoom in, y'all.
Oh, you recording? Okay. Yeah. Okay. We ready.
Okay. So, we'll start back from the beginning, okay?
Started from the 10 out.
Okay. So, Beyonce or Janet Jackson?
Beyonce.
Okay. Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston?
Whitney Houston.
Jaheim or Anthony Hamilton?
Anthony Hamilton.
Okay. Mid Condition or Tony?
Mint condition.
So I need y'all help on this because, like I said, I'm bad at pronouncing names. Okay. Okay, who's the one that sang Pressure?
Pressure?
Ari Lennox.
Yes, Ari Lennox or SZA.
SZA.
Okay. Jill Scott or
I'm sorry, Ari.
Jill Scott or Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu.
SWV or Escape.
Escape.
Okay. I was like, okay. I made you think. Okay.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay. I thought that I was like, I think she probably gonna fly by past these. Hey man, let's see here, man. So like, what's so crazy because we also like to talk about trending topics as well. So like, I know it happened since we've been gone. The whole Diddy and Cassie situation. What was your thoughts when you saw that video? Like, was it a shocker to you?
First off, I want to say I don't want to ever be insensitive. I was I wasn't happy with the video. I was definitely angry. I was like, wow. Like, I mean, it wasn't a shocker because I believe the stories from the beginning. It wasn't a shocker for me at all. But my other reaction as a deranged Miami, Florida woman was, Lord Jesus, God, always, he always spare me and don't put me, Cambria, in those type of situations. I've never been in a domestic violence situation with a man, and I'm thankful because I would be in prison.
Boy, that Dade County would have came out, boy.
I don't know, but I saw too many things on the wall that would have became Superwoman, Hulk. I would have grabbed the picture. Like, I'm crazy. I'm just saying, I would have grabbed the picture. I was watching the video trying to see what I would have done. Because, I would have made sure he knew not to ever play with me like that. And I wish I was there to help sis. We would have jumped his ass.
I think if I was a woman.
Oh my God.
If I was a woman, I would have waited till he went to sleep. I would have got a big ass skillet.
Oh.
I would have knocked his
I would have definitely.
I would have knocked his ass. I would have jumped on him. I would have knocked his ass out. I would have spit on him. Oh man, he would have got that wrath. But I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't shocked either because he had a history of doing shit like that. Like the whole thing with remember that whole thing with Nas on You Hate Me Now. He had beat him and Steve Spouts. They had got into it because the part on the video should have been edited of him carrying the cross. He didn't want to be, what I'm saying, he wanted that part to be edited out in the video. So he got pissed off and jumped on him. But no, I always thought he was a piece of shit, man. I always thought he was a piece of shit. It just money. Think about it. Money could only put so much. It could cover but so much, and you gonna have people who be like, you know what? Forget the money. This need to be put on display.
Right. Yeah.
And plus now you got the dealing with so much women empowerment and dealing with now you got social media. Social media is so powerful. Back in them times, it was just his word against your word.
Mm-hmm. And it was still his word.
But there was enough people.
Till the video came
I really feel like there was enough people around that could have made a difference with multiple people standing up, because it was different people being abused and being treated as such. And I be hearing on the radio all the time they be talking about should he just be the only one? He should definitely be the main person and definitely should get the most time. The electric chair, all that good stuff they used to do back in the days with the sponge, all that. But everyone that was around him, everybody who was on the hush, that was okay with receiving money to be quiet, every single person needs to go down. Because me as a person, it is a thing. People say, mind your business. That's a thing in the black community, is to mind your business. However, me as a person, personally, if I'm to see something in the street, or if I'm to see someone and I feel that they are in danger, I probably will keep moving, but I can simply send a text message to 911 saying, hey, I saw a lady getting dragged down the street. I'm worried about her. The guy had a gun. I'm that person that do that. I will text the police, and I will call them and tell them, I might be 200 miles down the street, but I'm going to say something, especially if I had to witness it, because it's going to sit hard. It's going to sit heavy on my heart and on my conscience. So those people that saw that are just... They just as bad.
Yes.
They just as
That's
bad.
why I don't like all them bodyguards popping up now saying he did this and that. It's like, well, where the fuck he was at when the shit was going on, bro?
Yeah.
Like, don't tell us
Still
now.
getting
Like,
paid to be the
Yeah.
bodyguard, and that's what that's what I am. Slavery and ancestry taught us. It's like, you got to stand for something, or you're gonna fall for anything.
Exactly.
I would have been willing to lose my job. Okay,
of something right.
for something right, because if you believe in God, hello, I hate to take you there, but if you believe in God, you'll know that He's gonna take care of you.
Exactly.
Especially by doing the right thing.
That part in that way. What about you, Ashley Vise? Your opinion?
Well, me being like, I've been in a domestic violence situation before, so I understand what is going on, but I don't agree with anything that he did. I feel like a lot of people are blindsided when a person has money. They look at that as the value. So, like, whatever this man did, like, the hush money, all of that, like, people just kept getting blindsided, like, oh, well, he got money, he can do it. So, my take on that is just, like, don't look at a person's status and believe that they can do no wrong.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, I disagree with the whole thing. Like, I don't like that, especially me going through something like that before. Like, that's like that hits home. So.
Yes. And it's crazy that you talk how people, because it's been a big thing now with the whole Bump B. They calling this man a snitch because he was protecting his wife. And you familiar about with the whole Bump B, him testifying in court, right? So basically, back in 2019, his wife had opened the door, and the guy was trying to break in and try to rob them, and Bump B, basically, he came down and protect her, for her safety.
Yeah, he popped his ass.
Yeah.
As he should.
Yeah.
And by him testifying in court, people have been saying, oh, he went, why he going up there and snitching on the guy? I'm like, this guy's not snitching. I'm like, he's telling what happened, and plus, he's protecting his wife because we scream about protect our black women, right? And if he just didn't do nothing, it'd have been like, dang, like what the hell were you was doing?
And for the record, he really didn't take a stand because the dude took a plea already.
Yeah.
So he was already going to get 30 years. Bun B just went up there and just, was like, hey, my wife is traumatized, whatever, you know what I mean? But me personally, you see, I made a video about that shit, and I said it. I said, fuck that shit. Bun B is 51 years old.
Exactly.
He owns businesses. He owns Trill Burger. What the fuck y'all wanted him to do?
Don't nobody got nothing to prove to
Yeah,
these.
like what y'all want to do? To kill? You wanted them to kill a man or something? Like he shot the dude, and that's that.
You want to shoot him and for him to get out of jail and for him to find him again and kill him. That's what they wanted him to do. But like this new, well, I mean, it's been a thing. Like the snitching thing has been a thing. Mm-hmm. It's in the black community. It's heavily in the black community, and I think it's stupid. I mean, like, I get it, and like from a certain standpoint, is yes, don't snitch when it's like, like when you're volunteering information on someone. Yeah. And it's like, it's petty, like it's petty. It's something that's going to cause someone to, lose their life or lose something, and it's petty, of course. Like, I get it when it's something like that. Like, of course, why would you go out your way to try to be a goody two-shoe, to try to tell on someone knowing that we all, have flaws, we all mess up. So when it's something small and petty, okay, cool, but something like that, like, yes, like you got like
when it's causing harm.
Yeah, it's causing harm. Like, yeah, it's something petty, whatever. But if somebody's life is on the line, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Like if we selling dope together and we both get caught.
Yeah, now that's green. Don't do no green.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't do no green.
That's some snitching shit.
Yeah.
But if you do something to my kids, my mama, anybody I love,
yes,
bitch, you going to jail.
Yeah.
You do something to me, you going to jail.
Yep.
And honestly, I'm gonna hurt you first, and then you going to jail.
Yeah, and that's what Bun did.
Hey, and it is what it is. Because
Bun popped his ass and was like, "Here you go."
No, that's crazy.
Fuck nigga, go to jail.
I'll be like old buddy from Taken.
Why do y'all think it took so long for all of this to come out? Well, for like with the Diddy situation, like
money.
Do you see he
the hush?
He finally once Cassie said something.
Yeah,
that's when the floodgates opened up.
Diddy didn't pay his Illuminati payment for 2024.
I think it's more money, and it was Cassie. It was the courage to continue to press the issue, because I don't know if she's ever spoke out before.
No,
I don't know if she's been to the police before. So it was, she deserves some type of, not even applause, but she was brave to finally say, okay, I don't give a damn I don't give a damn if he killed, because that's probably, the whole time being scared of, getting killed or her family. she's just like, you know what? I don't give a damn who he killed at this point. I'm tired of dying inside, and I'm gonna say something.
And that stuff leads
And
up to
that's what it
suicide.
started. Yeah.
It leads up to suicide. It leads to drinking, doing drugs. Your mental is your mental affects your physical. And also, I think when I was watching the whole thing with Jock, because Jock was on Black TV and said that he would tell Cassie, "Hey, I just want you to shave." Cause remember when she shaved side of her hair?
Yeah, did he tell her to do it?
Dude, yeah.
In the club.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he said, "I want you to shave your head," and she went and shaved her head.
Yeah, that mind control, man.
But that money blind you though. You know
That's the
what I'm
thing.
saying?
Yes. And the accountability, like I hope I don't get dragged for this, but like, where the hell was her mind?
Yeah.
Who was she made of? Who instilled values into her to even allow her to go that far along? To be in the club and actually listen. Like to get dragged that far along. I hear stories about like that in the beginning, she knew about the other women that were beat up before she started dating him, and the other women that he abused, and the Kim Porter situation and all that. It was said that she laughed, or she was like, she laughed at the other woman. So then when we get to that, now that's an issue. Now that's an issue for me, because you got the warnings, you knew that this was a issue, and you just said, hey, it ain't. I look better, or I'm so much better that it can't happen to
You
me.
ain't gonna beat me because I'm fine.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth, because
No.
like Ashley Vise said, everybody think that it would not happen to them, and she thought that hey, y'all was doing something wrong. I'm different. I'm a whole different breed, and you can't. What I'm saying, and I think we could be our own worst enemies, because not even relationship, but just things in life. Period. We get these signs, but we choose to ignore them because it's like whatever. We want to do what we want to do. Then when it turns out the way we don't want to do it, then we feel some type of way. And it was so funny because I watched the Boondocks episode. I love the Boondocks, and Huey told Mr. Wansler, like, I forgot it was a kickball game. So make a long story short, he said, we keep on doing the wrong thing until it turns out right. He says we keep on doing the wrong, and that's sometimes that what we deal with. We have on that hope that maybe it might be me, maybe I need to do better. But at the same time, as an individual, you got to know your worth. If you don't know your worth, you basically you'll fall for anything. You gotta look in your mirror and say, I love me before I love you.
Exactly.
Because if you can't love you, how can you love someone else? Because you can't love yourself.
How can I
You better preach.
love somebody else?
No, it's just it's we see it every day. People commit suicide. People do drugs because it's that they're trying to find that healing, and they find the wrong ways to deal with the hurt, and think that what they are doing is healing them. Because you look down through the history of people covering up stuff. You look at James Brown.
Oh yeah.
He was very abusive.
Oh yeah. James used to whoop his bitches. Bad.
I don't even think he hit it.
Yeah, he did.
That was in plain. But see, back in the
But
day,
he looked like it though.
But back in the days, they all did. That was a whole. It was a different time.
Ball game back then.
And it still wasn't right. I mean,
No.
my great grandma used to get it down. All the stories that I heard from my great grandmother, my great granddaddy. He used to beat her. He used to beat her for whatever. Just.
I think
The insecurities going outside. She can go to check the mailboxes. She can get an ass whoop. So that back in the days, it was
More
acceptable.
acceptable.
Yeah, and I think back then women didn't have the opportunities that they have now.
We didn't have a voice. Women didn't have a voice back then.
And James is getting money back then.
Yeah.
Like James was getting real money.
Yeah, and
So he
he wrote, and he was like the
I
house.
can Tina.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I just seen something today Ike and Tina was on stage,
Give you a
and
black eye.
Tina she said something on the mic like, "What would you do if I sing off key?" And you hear motherfucker Ike in the background like, "You a black eye?"
Oh my god.
I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, Ike was crazy.
I think that
They
also
both was crazy,
goes
though.
into like, it goes back to like, back in the days when a man, I mean, who was gonna stop a black man from beating a black woman?
Nah, you
Like,
ain't gonna have no white person.
Because that's where it kind of derives from like back in the days. Like the police the police wasn't stopping that. They wasn't stopping. They didn't care too much, about any of that. And I think like as time has progressed, like now it is a thing, and now women have a voice, and like it's so much women empowerment and things like that. And now women know that like they can speak up, they can say something, and they can be heard. Because back then they didn't have a voice at all. Only the man who was providing and taking care of you. You can't talk back to him. You gotta do whatever he tell you to do. Have these kids, take care of these kids, do this, do that. But it's a whole new ball game in 2024.
It's crazy that you say that, because I always said this, because, people, the whole thing about the whole conversation of, like, I want a provider, I don't want to work, he need to pay all the bills. And I always tell, females this, some of my homegirls, I say, well, when you want him to do all that, there's a consequences behind that. I said he's gonna be, not all of them. They're gonna be controlling. I said, okay, controlling, and he might go out. He gonna cheat. Anybody could cheat, of course. Anybody could cheat, but you see it very more because they like, well, I pay for everything. I should have me some time too.
Do what the fuck I want to do, bitch.
And I don't think, that part, either way, that part is not right. But, it's just one of them things that, I always felt that you always need to be independent. Don't depend on no one, because everybody gonna let you down. Even the people that you love, they're gonna let you down. They're not always gonna be there for you. You still gonna love them, but they're not gonna always be there. And that's why it's so important to be a self-efficient in life, because you can't depend on others. Depend on self. But it's always great to have a team, to have a wife or a husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, they together, you together. I'm the only single one in here. And I think I'm just too stubborn. I'm gonna see some counseling.
Hey, it might be good. It might be working out for you. You never know.
No,
Even looking at other people don't mean just because they together that they could be. You don't know what the hell going on between them two, and you don't know what the hell going on between us.
No.
Trust me.
I don't. That's one thing I don't do, because but for me personally, I think love is a beautiful thing, and once you receive it, it's all about falling in love with the right person. Mm-hmm. It's not perfect, but it's about the communication. If you can sit there at the end of the day of talking things out without yelling and screaming and out disrespecting each other, is the most beautiful thing. Because, what you eat don't make me shit, which I understand that part, but it's still the whole part of having that person to share that bond with. Because it's not easy, because you come from two different, okay, the way how you was raised and the way how your fiance was raised is two different things, okay? The things that you might thought was wrong and the things that he thought was right, vice versa. That's when, when you look at that, you got to understand what the difference are and come up with a compromise. I understand it's easier said than done, of course, but is when you work so hard for something that you truly are passionate about, that you love, you're gonna go through hell to make sure it stay good. Because when you have something good, you don't want to let it go. It's like finding that, that love is like that first high. You get that first high of love, and goddamn, when you get that withdrawal from it, when you get that heartbreak like I did, God doggone it, man, become angry, mad. They want to send threatening messages.
We're going to put you on a blind date, Renai.
Nah, I think with this is I'm gonna get back to I guess because this show is not about me, but it's more of when the time is right. I know that when my time is right, it's going to happen. It's all about being patient and understanding and continue what I need to do with Orange County Urban Media, and just bringing great guests like Cambria on here.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
But but like I said, I think I was so excited about when you invite me to engagement, because I was like, I wanted to go so bad, because I hate to admit it, because my friends are hoes, man. What? To be honest, I only one person I knew that got married out of my whole friend section.
Wow.
Yes, but when you invited me, I was like, that's dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I wish y'all. I don't wish, because I know y'all gonna have a wonderful, beautiful marriage. Because you gotta speak things into existence. You gotta speak things into existence, man. Because black love is real. And it's real, and we need more of it. And how do you feel about black love?
I feel like black love is beautiful. I could never see myself with any other type of love, genuinely and really like comfortable. Yeah, black is ain't nothing better than black. Black is the structure, it's the foundation, it's a strong color. So anything tied together, and if it's two black people together and they in love, it's gonna be stronger and strong enough to move mountains and make changes and make anything happen.
And let me ask you this, because like I said, because you're an R&B singer and you sing about love. What does love means to you personally? Because everybody's definition of love is different.
Love is respect, love is loyalty, and love is who you are when I'm not around.
I like that. I like that.
Love that, man. That, God damn,
when
man.
I'm not looking. That's what love is.
That is real dope. You know what? I'm going to go down through the panel because I love your answer. So, Mr. D-Rugg.
There you go.
What does it mean? What love means to you, man?
4-letter word, dog. Nah, love
I was
is
gonna say
just...
that's all you got.
Nah, man, love
Don't get
is
in
just...
trouble now.
I don't know. It's hard to explain, man. Love could hurt. Love could feel good. I think love is everything. Like, unconditional, because there's different types of love. You know what I mean? Your kids love you. Your love for your kids. Your love for your woman. I just, like I said, love is, how can I put it? I think when you love someone, you just, you don't want to do nothing to hurt them. You don't want to do anything to disrespect them. You don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do nothing negative. You know what I mean? So, to me, love is just love is a very powerful thing.
What about you, Ms. Vibes?
Love. A 4-letter word. Nah, love is special. Love is kind. Love is truthful. Love is honest. Love can't hold you all the way. Also, love, it has to be more than love. It has to be loyalty. It has to be a willingness for true love. Like, willingness. You have to choose every day, like, I'm going to love this person, no matter who it is, kids, brother, sister, like, it's a choice. So, yeah, I feel like love is a committed choice also. Like, you just got to wake up every day and choose it.
That's dope. So, what things, how people could find you, Cambria?
You can find me on all social media platforms at Cambria Zyaire, all the way across the board. CambriaZyaire.com, my official website, Facebook, Instagram, social media, Threads, Twitter, Venmo, and Cash App. Cambria Zyaire.
So what you got coming up?
Is it safe to say nothing?
I was like,
I mean, I got some show. I have a show coming up in June, June 24th, at the patio in Snellville. I got some trips coming up. In July, I'm performing with the Vibe Orchestra in Houston, and I'll be in Miami performing at some birthday parties. The summer is kind of slow for me. Musically, I'm working on getting a new single out. Hopefully by my birthday. Hopefully I can get a new single out.
So what's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Leo gang.
Yeah. Gang, gang.
What's your birthday is?
August 3rd.
Oh, mine's the 11th.
Okay. You a true Leo. You in August. That's cool enough with me.
Leo gang.
So D-Rugg, what you got going on, man?
Oh, shit, man. I'm busy as hell this week. Thursday, we got a show over here at the Blue Cafe, the Father's Day special. You know, y'all come out, free show, free laughs. Y'all come and get these laughs. It's going down. If you don't know what to get that nigga for Father's Day, bring his ass to the show over here at Blue Cafe. It's going down. The Blue Cafe is right next door over here. If y'all don't know, at the West Oaks Mall. I'm over here talking about right next door. Like they can see us and shit. Friday, we at Funk Fest. Matter of fact, Friday and Saturday, I'm at Funk Fest with T.I., Scarface, Erykah Badu, Jeezy, the whole shebang, man. I'll be backstage doing interviews and shit, man. So we basically gonna get it popping this weekend.
Dope shit. What about you, Miss Vibes?
Well, you know, continuing to work, doing hair, and then I start rehearsing for the short film, and then we start filming actually next month. But yeah, that's all I have going on right now.
Okay.
Oh, and some braiding classes. So if your kids, your girls, want to come learn how to braid, we are having a summer braiding camp every other Thursday at the church, and then sometimes here at the West Oaks Mall, the Click.
Yeah, you need to send me a flyer of that.
Oh, no, I didn't forget.
Oh yeah, by the way, too, y'all be on the lookout for the new movies coming out called Levels. I'm in that. So I should be dropping that, I think, in the next couple of weeks.
So the only thing that's coming up on our way with Orange County Urban Media is in October for our breast cancer kickball game. Instead of doing a breast cancer walk, we doing a kickball game. So it's going to be in October. More information will be out in the beginning of August. So, you know, man, it was a great time, you know, with Miss Cambria Zyaire. You know, so they know I'm bad with names, man. But, you know, don't be good, be great to yourself. Ain't nothing to debate unless it's about that cake. Okay.
Say.
You know what I'm saying? This is Orange County Urban Media. It's the media, bitch.
Oh,
Period.
wow.
We signing off.
You surprise me every week.
Every day.
And I waiting up under covers for my lover. Call him up whenever, yeah, he'll be there on the double.